Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rory with Roar Sports Media, and we are back. My friend Jordan Wigg, my co-host. Say what's up, my guy.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Super Bowl weekend. Exciting stuff. Hey, I hear there's this awesome concert and they're going to have football before and
Oh,
after
really?
it. Yeah,
Oh,
like I'm so excited for this concert that's going to
yeah,
go. Who's even playing right now?
dude. I think the real Slim Shady is gonna stand up.
I
He
think
might
he
stand up.
is. Yeah,
That's
going to be there
crazy.
with his doctor.
I think there's like an orange team playing, maybe like a blue team with some yellow.
No,
Whatever.
yeah, whatever.
Okay, enough foreplay. Let's get into it. So yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit about a little Bengals playoffs recap a little bit, and just talk about what's going on, and then we're gonna get into Super Bowl predictions, brother. So like, dude, my Cincinnati Bengals are in the Super Bowl, and that's freaking crazy, man. Like I can't believe, like I'm living this moment. Like
Right.
after all the heartbreaks, after all the man shoulda, coulda, wouldas, what could we have done better? The Jeremy Hill fumble, the Andy Dalton, interception. It's just the fact that we're here is kind of insane to me. The past 2 weeks, I haven't really known what to do with my hands. It's kind of like
Yeah.
I don't know what to do in
What
this
do I do?
situation. I call my friend Graham. I was like, "Hey, dude, your team is the one a lot of playoff games, the Patriots. Like, what do you
What
do?"
do they do?
I was like, "I don't know. We just kind of wait for the Super Bowl." And I was like, "Is that what I do?" Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like I should
So
be doing something like
I'm just like,
more.
what do I? It's like it's kind of like, okay, well, I'm just gonna enjoy it then, I guess.
That's all
And
you
dude,
can
and
do.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, it's been some of the craziest times. The Raiders game. I was like, okay, we should be the Raiders, but it looked kind of icky a lot in that game. A lot of it wasn't the prettiest game in the world, and I'm not gonna lie, like I had kind of nightmares whenever I see Derek Carr marching down the field in the last 2 minutes. I'm just like, don't you do this to me, fate? Don't you
Don't,
do this to
don't,
me?
don't let
And
Derek
then
Carr.
yeah, and then Derek Carr decides to spike the ball, lose it down, and then I think he got sacked, I believe,
Yep.
or something. I think he got sacked and then immediately threw an interception. Thank God my linebacker recognized the play from like a couple plays before, because like it's the exact same play. I'm gonna hop in front of this route.
They have no more
And
plays. They're doing the same thing.
right. Well, it's because he was going hurry up, so he was
Yeah.
just there's certain plays that you run in hurry up drill, and thank God he recognized like, oh, this is the same pattern going on, and he just jumped the route and got the
Awesome.
interception. And I'm not gonna lie, I freaked the f out, dude. Like I was like, yo, what do I do? Like
Guys,
like
this is the
because
first
like
playoff game we've won.
right, 30
Right.
years.
So
I've never
long.
seen a
30
Bengals
years.
playoff game, dude. The next
Woo.
week, my wife's birthday, we're out, and then we ended up in an Irish pub when they were playing the Bengals game. And dude, I'm not gonna lie, like I every time we made a stop or Joe Burrow got hit or something like that, and I'm wearing a Cincinnati Bengals hat, they're like, "Oh man, it's not looking too hot for you." I'm like, "Nah, I gotta believe, man." And
We,
then
we believe in Burrow.
you gotta believe. And then, dude, I'm not gonna lie. When Eli Apple made that interception, dude, I was like, "No way! This is not happening right now. This is not like what the hell." And then you have them hit the field goal, and I'm just kind of like, I literally just like started yelling in the pub. Like it was like I was like, "We're going to the AFC Championship!" Like and like everyone was just kind of like, "Holy shit!" Like that guy's a fan. Like I
Yeah.
think it's a bit more than being a fan, dude. Like I love this team. I love the Bengals. And I think that like it's a lot of people, but I think there's a level of fandom. I created a YouTube channel for it.
Yeah.
Like if
There's
you
there's
literally
there's
look around you, it's all orange and black.
there's there's something special about being in a smaller market
Mm-hmm.
that is the Cincinnati Bengals, and in a close knit organization and fan base
Mm-hmm.
like that, and
Yeah.
so It's something I mentioned before. I wish the Cowboys were a smaller franchise because I feel like we might win more. And I feel like it would just mean more.
Yeah.
Like Cincinnati, they just got that feel. They've got those homers like the Bills, like the
Dude,
Packers.
I'm
It's
not gonna lie, like SoFi Stadium might be orange and black.
hey,
Like it might be just be
whatever.
covered in Bengals fans from what I'm
You
hearing
know
from
where all the
NFL
Rams
Network.
fans are coming from? Detroit. All the Detroit
Dude,
people are
dude,
fucking rolling in. Excuse me,
apparently, like,
sorry. Rolling
yeah,
in for Matt Stafford, baby.
yeah. Apparently, all the from what the reporters were saying is like, dude, all they see is Bengals fans just all over the place, orange and black,
Rep
covered all
hard.
over the streets. I'm just kind of like, yes, yes.
Well, see, the thing is that I was watching a video like earlier today, and they were literally walking into sports stores in Detroit, and it literally said Detroit Rams. And I was like, man, that's how far that franchise is. They're just like, this dude ain't even playing for us anymore, but we're going to cheer for him.
So like, dude, I got a lot of Rams. I got a lot of Rams people on Twitter heated.
It's very hard to root for, because if y'all followed our page, y'all know how big of a homer I am for Matt Stafford. I literally watched that dude in high school murder my football team year after year, over and over again. So, I want it as bad for Matt Stafford too, because I've also been a very big supporter that Matt Stafford basically was a great quarterback who lived and died in Detroit and finally has that one shot.
Yeah.
So
what's funny, dude, is I literally drafted Matt Stafford to my fantasy team for like the last 5 years.
He's a great fantasy quarterback.
Fantastic, because he's always losing. So he's always throwing from behind. I'm like, yes, more yards.
And the thing about it is that I like this more than I like this Super Bowl. I know the Rams have the past.
There's no one to hate.
What?
There's no one to hate in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, there's really no one to hate. I don't hate any team.
Dislike anyone in the Super Bowl. Like, everyone just kind of lovable at this point.
Yeah.
Now Rams fans are trying. Chiefs fans and oh my God, Steelers and Ravens fans are trying to make Joe Burrows seem like a villain, or like he's too full of himself. I'm just like, dude, shut up. Like, he's a lovable, cocky guy.
Dude, the most villain and cocky guy just retired.
Yeah.
And you know what we're saying now? For years and years and years, we were all like, he's a cheater. He's terrible. He's a whiner. He's pompous. He's cocky. And now we're like, he's the greatest quarterback we've ever seen.
All right. Cool. Like, we're talking about Tom Brady. Let's get back to the Bengals.
Let's get back to it. Anyway,
we just went on a tangent about fucking Matt Stafford for about 4 minutes, and then Tom Brady. Let's So, dude, the Bengals are in the Super Bowl.
Bengals are in the Super Bowl.
All right. So, like, dude, it's just kind of like, and us coming back from in Kansas City was also just insane, dude. Like, it was insane, bro. Like, down 21-3, we changed our entire defense up. Like, if you notice, it was night and day defense, and just locked down Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, McCole Hardman, and their run game did jack shit. And then Pat Mahomes looked confused. Like, he's like, oh, well, this is not the defense that I was told to prepare for. What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just kind of like, he just did the exact same thing he did in the first game, was kind of like just shit his pants. And it was kind of like, I don't know how to play quarterback now. And Joe Burrow, this dude, just with ice cubes in his veins, just you never felt like he was out of it. You just believed in him. And like, that's how I feel now. I'm like, I'm not scared of the Rams. Like, we just went to Kansas City and played Pat Mahomes. We just phased down King Henry in his house, And the Raiders are no slouches. They knocked off the Chargers in the last game of the season. Herbert, the second coming of Christ.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I'm not scared of the Super Bowl. Like, everyone's hyping up Aaron Donald, which they should. He's a very good player. Von Miller is decent, but he's also like 34 years old.
I mean, Aaron Donald's a generational talent.
Oh, for sure, for
Yeah,
sure. But
yeah.
uh,
And Von Miller's been there. Like the hype on the Rams is understandable.
right.
It really is. It looks like OBJ got and I'll play devil's advocate because we're talking the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
So I mean, again, like we mentioned, Matthew Stafford, he's finally there. A lot of people have been saying, "Hey, he's just finally needed the team to get there," and there he is. But again, Jared Goff got there, right?
Right.
OBJ looks like he's starting to kind of return, maybe not to prime OBJ or anything, but he looks like he's returned to a really good form. Cooper Kupp has done something that not many what I think the last receiver that did that was the great one, Jerry Rice, where he led in
Mm,
all three categories. I don't
I
think
think
many
so.
receivers have done that.
Oh yeah,
So I
but
mean,
and he did it. The thing is, he did it from the slot, dude.
yeah.
That's insane. He literally did. He put up like 1,500 yards just from the slot. Like the
Mhm.
next closest slot receiver was like I think 750. So like, damn, he was pretty much the Rams' entire offense, dude.
It was. It was. And
Like
then I
it's like Jesus
mean,
Christ.
I don't know how their tight end's gonna be. I don't know
He's
that
not. He's out IR.
he's out.
They
Higby's
don't
out.
have a
Oh
tight
man,
end.
that sucks. He's a good player too.
Yeah, I know he's a good player.
Their run game is
Not
awful. What
not good.
offensive line are you gonna get?
They're
Jalen
so
Ramsey's Jalen Ramsey.
their middle is kind of soft, man.
Yeah,
Like, and I have BJ Hill, DJ Reader, Mike Daniels looks like he's had his second coming. Josh Tupou, like I mean, sure, there's not a lot of stars on my defense, but like everyone is just kind of above average, which is
that's what you
that's
need.
all you need. Like
Yeah,
everyone's just kind of above average. No one's gonna
they're
blow you out of no one. There's no star power. It's just a
yeah.
bunch of dudes that know what the fuck they're doing. You know.
Well, to say Chidobe Awuzie isn't a star power, it's pretty crazy. And you remember a few years ago, I said y'all won that.
I
Y'all
know.
won with him. If that
Hmm.
guy could stay healthy, y'all won with him. He is
I
a
know. And
highly talented
very,
cornerback.
very good. I'm
Yeah.
not saying he's not a
Yeah.
star. I'm saying like
Thanks, guys.
I'm saying that he's like no one's like, oh yeah, Chidobe Awuzie, this guy is like the face of the league, or like Jalen Ramsey.
No.
Like I would, dude, Eli Apple has a better coverage grade than Jalen Ramsey. That isn't that funny? No one
Yeah.
talks about Eli Apple. Everyone hates Eli Apple.
Oh yeah. I mean, they hated him from the Giants.
Yeah, I mean to be honest, he was objectively terrible for the Giants and
I
the
don't,
Saints.
I
But
don't know
for some
what
reason,
happened
dude,
with him.
for some reason here in Cincinnati, this dude he figured it out, man. He put it all together and like he can actually read receivers. He's no longer falling all over himself. He has I think 3 or 4 picks on the year. Um, like I said, he has a higher coverage grade than Jalen Ramsey. Like he's not shut down, but he's decent. Like
Yeah.
there, not many people were torching him this year. I think the no, that was Chidobe. Or was it that AJ Brown got? Man, I don't know. Like my entire defense is just kind of above average, man.
And we've seen it. We've
Mhm.
seen it time and time again in these Super Bowls and these playoffs. You don't need this defense with all the star power. You need if you have a solid defense and they can do their assignment and they can keep up their momentum and belief, they can win. And that's exactly what the Bengals are doing. The
Mhm.
only people who believe the Bengals can win, well, actually, let's just be honest. If you look at all the statistics, pretty much the entire nation wants the Bengals to win.
Oh, for sure.
Like, yeah, like
Like
we
it's
want to
not
see the
even
Bengals
close.
win.
America wants to watch the Bengals
Yeah,
win, but like every analyst on the NFL network, everyone that's because dude, honestly, man,
they're in LA.
they're all located in LA. Of course they're gonna go
Yeah,
for the Rams. Like, and I just dude, so when I see the Rams, I see them like an upside down pyramid, right? Where their tip top there's a lot of star power at the tip top,
a lot of star power.
but there's not a lot of substance down below, bro. Like
That's what
there's a
happened.
bunch of just okay guys, like past Jalen Ramsey, who in the secondary do you believe in? Well, I don't know. I mean, who's a good coverage linebacker? None of them. Like they're all very not good.
You got Jalen Waddle, but not Waddle. What am I thinking of? Not Jalen Waddle.
Eric Weddle, who was just literally like, I'm pretty sure he was like a spin bike instructor a fucking month ago. So
yeah, basically they brought him in.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I mean,
not Jalen Waddle.
He's done decent, but it's just kind of like, I don't think that you're covering T. Higgins. I don't think you're covering Jamar Chase. I don't think that you're covering Tyler Boyd out of the slot. And then also you have CJ Uzama's back about 80%. I mean, he catches key third downs.
You're not, and this is where I think the game plan's going to go.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a run game. It's going to be a heavy dose of the run game. And the reason why is because I think the Rams, at least how I'm going to scheme the defense, is I'm going to think Aaron Donald, Von Miller, you need to go after their bad offensive line. They're not bad offensive line, but they're pretty shaky offensive line where you can go rattle.
No, we got to rattle. They're a bad offensive line. They're not good. Like you can say it. You can be honest. Like they're not good, bro. Like it's, but there's ways to get around it. Like we figured it out, and a lot of it's just like what's crazy about the SoFi Stadium is they don't have a home field advantage. It's going to be quiet when the Bengals are on the field, which is they're not used to that. They've been playing in Tennessee and in Arrowhead for the past like a month and a half. It's loud, very loud. Like they're like Arrowhead, like they couldn't even talk to each other. So and also in Tennessee because the fans actually care. That's one thing I like. The Tennessee fans actually cared. They were super loud. So like, my linemen are going to be able to communicate. So I mean, I think that we're going to actually see a better blocking and assignment ready team when it comes to offensive line. Are they going to be good? Probably not. Are they going to be passable? Sure. I think they can be passable.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, I mean,
if you don't get Joe Burrow sacked 9 times in this game,
right,
you've got a really, really good chance to win.
If Joe Burrow gets sacked twice, I'm okay with that. If he's getting blown the fuck up, dude, I'm probably gonna go fucking just find these men at their houses and beat the living shit out of them. Like, this is how Joe felt.
But yeah, man, I think it's really going to go down to Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon.
I think so too.
He's a really good running back.
I'm actually betting on T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, and Joe Mixon having incredibly big games because I think that they're going to be bracketing over. They're going to bracket towards Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins is going to be one-on-one with Jalen Ramsey. Or the other way around, Jamar Chase on Jalen Ramsey or whatever, and then TB and Uzomah are going to work from the slot. We're going to probably see a lot of drags, a lot of screens, quick slants, and then we're going to set up the screens with like fake screens, or we can do wheel routes with not wheel routes. We can do jet sweeps with Jamar, getting ball in his hands, stuff like that. It's just there's a lot of ways.
Defense just sits back and waits for Matthew Stafford to throw that beautiful pick. He'll throw eventually.
I need one. I need it. And there's one thing that my team is extremely good at is coming up with clutch picks. So I don't know, man. Okay, what's your prediction for the game?
We discussed this earlier. I think it's going to go down to your phenomenal kicker. I think it's 27-24. Joe Burrow has the ball, gets McPherson down there to boot one in and send Bengals to victory.
I actually have a different take. I think that it's going to be a wider margin game. I think it's going to be 27-21 Bengals. And I think that we're holding on to keeping them at the end zone in the fourth quarter, or we're running on the clock as much as possible. I just have a feeling that's how it's going to go because I just don't trust the Rams that much, man. I don't know what it is. I just don't see it. I feel like they've gotten very lucky throughout their playoff lives, and I think that the Bengals are going to with the amount of adversity they face, I think that they're going to come out, and they're not going to feel the pressure of we have to absolutely win this one. We're like they're a young team.
Yeah.
And
the Rams have all the pressure, really.
Right. This is make or break because you're probably losing
We
half
gave
your
all
stars.
our draft picks. We have big contracts. We brought in all the star power.
Mm-hmm.
We brought in the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
We brought in what we thought was good run games. We built the offensive line. And like this basically is, do you spend all your draft pick and draft capital and capital versus solid foundation franchise?
Right.
This is what it is. And this is actually a real good game to define what wins.
Right. Well, I think that my way only works if you find that guy. If you absolutely find that guy in the draft. And which doesn't happen for a lot of people, dude.
No, it doesn't.
So I mean, the Rams have validity in their strategy too. It's just I think they went a bit too. If they don't win this one, they went a bit way too over their skis. They're like win now, F the future.
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
like hell yeah, man. Like we're here, and we still have all of our draft picks, and we're like fourth most in salary cap next year. Like we can be better.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that's why I think there's a little bit less pressure on my team. And I have Joe Burrow, who he was apparently from a sociologist. He's like, this guy has dissociative disorder, where he doesn't feel pressure. He doesn't, he just does things. He's a robot.
Go be that's the best you can be.
Right. He's like, well, this guy is like, even in getting hurt, but he's like, okay, well, I gotta go work. No. I'm back, throw ball. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's our predictions. I think that's how it'll go. And let us know how you think it's gonna go too in the comment section. Like, subscribe, all that YouTube nonsense. And if you're watching this, you're probably a Bengals fan, and you're probably just as pumped as I am. I'm probably not gonna sleep tonight. I'm probably gonna be editing this video. I'm probably gonna buy more Joe Burrow rookie cards or whatever, whatever.
Go do it.
And yeah, which we'll see. But yeah, man, do you have anything else, Jordan?
No, man. Everyone enjoy the Super Bowl. This is a good one. Like, let's just hope for a good game and enjoy our best pastime.
I'm not gonna lie, Jordan. I really wish that it would have been me and you in the Super Bowl, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wanted Cowboys Bengals so bad, man.
Man, it would have been great, but we just got so many things we've got to fix. Yeah. Like some. Oh man,
I don't think there's much to fix with you guys, man. It's just
really.
That's like, you guys had a good team. Like, you guys are the only other comparable team when it comes to like wide receiver core, running back core, and quarterback that I can even think of. And your defense was damn good. Like, there's no sense that you guys dropped that ball. You dropped that game against the 49ers. But that's not for now to discuss, because we have Super Bowl to talk about.
Exactly. Like, I could go on another 30 minutes, y'all, about how mad I am about that game.
Yeah. All right. So hey, who day, all day, every day, and especially Super Bowl Sunday. I'm your boy Rory with Sport. Oh my God, I can't even say it. Roar Sports Media. That's my co-host Jordan, and we out. Peace.
Yeah.